Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to decode those confusing corporate filings. Today we are diving into a real estate investment trusts report, and believe me, after reading this you might need to invest in a bigger dictionary or maybe just stick with us. We are looking at a report filed by Fortress Net Lease REIT. The main thing in this report is about them getting more money to borrow. Basically, they've increased how much they can borrow to buy more properties. Let's get into the details. On April 11, 2025, Fortress Net Lease REIT, through one of their partnerships, made a deal to increase their borrowing power. They amended their credit agreement. Think of a credit agreement like a credit card for a company. They can use it to buy things, but they have to pay it back. They bumped up the maximum amount they can borrow from $1 billion to $1.5 billion. This extra $500 million is what they call the incremental facility maximum. It's like getting a credit limit increase on your credit card, but on a much larger scale. This extra cash is split into two main buckets. First, they increase their revolving credit facility, which is like a line of credit they can dip into whenever they need it, from $755 million to about $892.5 million to $100 specifically for standby letters of credit, kind of like a security deposit in case they need to guarantee something. They also increase the amount of a term loan, which is a loan with a set repayment schedule, from $145 million to $100 security deposit in case they need to guarantee something. They also increased the amount of a term loan, which is a loan with a set repayment schedule, from $145 million to $5 million. From $445 million to $182.4 increased the amount of a term loan, which is a loan with a set repayment schedule, from $105 million to. The legal document for all this borrowing is attached as an exhibit, meaning it's there for anyone who wants to read the fine print, which is probably nobody except lawyers and maybe some very curious investors. Now, let's step back and ask, what does this all mean? Well, it means Fortress Net Lease REIT is planning to buy more properties. They're betting they can find properties that will generate enough rent to cover the costs of borrowing all this money plus make a profit. It's like buying a house with a mortgage and hoping you can rent it out for more than your mortgage payment. Is this a good thing? It depends. If they find good properties that bring in a lot of rent, it could be a smart move. But if they overpay for properties, or if the economy slows down and tenants can't afford to pay rent, they could be in trouble. It is a bet on their ability to find good deals and manage their properties well. Alright, so what's my take on all this? Fortress Net Lease REIT is clearly in growth mode. They're betting on the future and they're willing to take on more debt to make it happen. One thing that is worth watching for is if they're actually finding good deals with this money. Are they buying properties that are generating enough income? If they're not, then this increased borrowing could become a problem down the road. Overall, Fortress Net Lease REIT is an interesting company to watch. They're in a competitive industry and their success will depend on their ability to manage their debt, find good properties and keep their tenants happy. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give us a like, leave a comment and subscribe for more corporate decoder videos. We'll see you next time.